So Assalamualaikum and hi everybody, my name is AIMAN bin Ali. So today I'm going to be presenting a report about data management AIS275. As you can see, this report is prepared by myself, AIMAN bin Ali, helped by FITHRI HAKIM bin NAZRI, Muhammad Fahim bin ZAIN AZMAN, Hana SHAKINAH binti HASHIM, and finally Nur AMNA MARSYA binti AFHAI NIZAM. So as you can see, this is our table of content. We have 7 sub topic. So I'm going to be start with the introduction. Scentify operates an internet business that sells exclusive fragrances. Customers will purchase the merchandise via email or phone call. This can generate issues for both parties. Previously, customers had to contact the firm by phone or email to acquire products. This will also take time due to the procedure they use as well as the increased workload to the staff. However, with our new database system, customers can simply make purchases and staff will find it easier to process orders and track sales. So for the 2.0, we have the case study. 2.1, background. Scentify is an exclusive perfume company that has been operating since 1st March 2004, based in Kota Baru, Kelantan. The company started from a small shop and grew rapidly to open branches throughout the state in Malaysia. Scentify has a variety of perfumes that suit the needs of customers such as original, fruity, and also therapy perfumes. So for the 2.2, we have the current system description. Customers who wish to purchase perfumes are required to place an order via text, email or phone call to inform our staff in the reservation section of the detailed purchase information. Then the staff will take notes to inform the employees in the shipping department to proceed in packaging and the delivery to the customer. So for the 2.3, we have current system problem. The issue with the existing approach is that customer must spend time making appointments by phone or email, whereas staff must monitor their bookings through email. Incorrect information may also be provided during a call as a result of a spoken online booking. The team has also need to manage perfume reservation, resulting in higher expenditures. So we have the suggestion solution for the 2.4. First of all, planning. Customer can place their order with ease by completing the company's web form and using the newly developed database system. Customers need to complete the form as follow. First of all, of course, the customer need to fill the customer's name. Second, customer's address. Third, customer states, and last one, customer's phone number. When a customer clicks on the good they want to buy and after that they make a purchase, the information is immediately entered into the company system. Since the order will be kept in a single database system, the staff will also be efficiently monitor it. This will make business will be more efficient in tracking or observing its monthly sales. For analysis, the new system that replaced the previous one now can facilitate faster and easier works for staff and customer. Moreover, it is a user-friendly system that can make customers to order perfume more easily or with ease. And lastly, and the third one, implementation. The process of installing the database that Fabrice Berhad will employ enhance their system and make it easier to record customer information is known as implementation. Customer can place their order to buy the perfume on Fabrice Berhad website after the installed application is published there. So for maintenance, implementing adjustment in the section of the system that has been impacted by a change that has happened in another area of the system is known as adaptive maintenance. Software that adapts to changes in the environment, such as adjustment to the hardware or operating system, with software that adapts. In addition, to improve our system performance, perfective maintenance involves adding functionality to the system even when defects haven't indicated a need for it. It also primarily addresses altered user requirement or putting new criteria into effect. And lastly, corrective maintenance. Corrective maintenance deals with fixing error or deficiencies in regular system operation. The flaw leads to mistake in reasoning, coding, software designs. Bug reports sent by the user are typically the first indication that corrective maintenance in requirement. And for the last one, our system objective, obviously. Our goal is to develop a premium perfume that embodies elegance and luxury. We aim to craft a fragrance that people adore using meticulously selected ingredients known for their quality and long-lasting scent. Our packaging design will complement the perfume, combining beauty and practically to reflect our brand style and sophistication. Through a commitment to quality and sustainability in every step of production, we aspire our perfume to become a trusted choice that brings joy to customer while promoting environmental responsibility. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, so in my part, I will present to you about 3.0, which is ERD narrative table. Okay, for first ERD narrative table, we have customer, which is we have code, customer code, VACA tree, and it is required. And this code actually, it is the primary key of the customer table. And then we have name, which is customer name, car 20, and it is not now. And then we have postcode, which is customer postcode, VACA 20, and not now. State, customer state, VACA 20, not now. And phone, which is customer phone number, VACA 10, and it is not now. Next, we move to table staff. Staff table, which is we have staff code, which is it has car 5, and it is required because it is primary key of the staff table. And then we have staff name of staff, which is VACA 20, and it is not now. And then staff phone, which is staff phone number VACA 10, and it is not now. And then we have staff position, which is position of class, and it is VACA 50, and it is not now. And then staff department, which is staff department, and it is VACA 50, and it is not now. Next, we move to the payment table, which is we have pay code, it is payment code, and it is it is car 5, and it is required because this pay code is actually primary key of the payment table. And we have pay date. Okay, we have pay date, which is payment date, and the data type is date, and it is not now. And then we have pay type, which is payment type, and it is VACA 20, and it is also not now. And then we have pay amount, which is payment amount, and the data type is currency, the format is RM, and it is also not now. And the last one, we have code, which is customer code, and it is car 3, and it is not now, but it is the foreign key of this table. Alright, next we have perfume table. In this perfume table, we have perf code, which is perfume code, and car 5. It is required because it is primary key of this perfume table. And we have perf name, which is perfume name. It is VACA 50, and it is not now. And then we have perf price, which is price of perfume, and the data type is currency, and in format is RM Ringgit Malaysia, and it is not now. And then we have staff code, which is staff code, and it is VACA, it is car 5 actually, it is car 5, and it is not now, and it is also not now, but it is foreign key of this table. Okay, next we have the fruity table. So for this fruity table, we have for this fruity table is actually the subtypes to the perfume, and which is our perfume is actually the super type. So one of our subtype is fruity, and this fruity is using the perf code as their primary key. So in this fruity, we have perf code, which is perfume code car 5, and it is required because it is this fruity actually share the same primary key from the perfume table actually. And then we have fruit quantity, which is the data type is number, and it is not now. But in this fruity also they use the same perf code as their foreign key. So in this fruity actually they share they use perf code as their primary key and also as their foreign key. Next, we move to original. So our second subtype is actually using the same primary key and foreign key, which is perf code, and we have van quantity, which is original quantity, and which is vanilla quantity, which is we have the data type is number and it is not null. And our last subtype is actually therapy, which is this table still using the same primary key and foreign key, which is perf code, and the attributes is mean quantity, which is the data type is number and it is also not null. And then we move to the 4.0, which is database conceptual design. In this database conceptual design, we have 4.1, which is entity relationship diagram. Alright, in this entity relationship diagram, I will show you the relationship between the entity. First, I will show the relationship between customer and the order. The relationship between the customer and the order is one-to-many, which is customer will make an order. And then the relationship between customer and payment is one-to-many also, because customer will make the payment after they make an order. And the relationship between perfume and order is actually one-to-many, and the relationship between staff and perfume is one-to-many. And this perfume actually is the super type of three subtype, which is the perfume. For the perfume, we have three flavor, which is therapy, fruity, and original. Next, we move to 4.2, which is relational diagram or database model. Okay, for this relational diagram, is actually come from the Microsoft Access, and we just click on database tool, if I'm not mistaken, and we click on relationship. So it will provide this relationship actually. And as you can see, all the entities from the table that we insert by using SQL, actually they will link together based on our primary key and foreign key, and also all the attributes. Next, 4.3, we have 3NF table structure, or known as relational schema, which is we have customer. For the cast code, as you can see, we have the line on the below, because it is shows the primary key of this entity or table. And then we have payment. We have payment, which is we have pay code, the primary key, pay date, pay type, pay amount, and cast code. For cast code, you see it is the cast code is actually italic, and we have the asterisk at front of the name, because it is actually describe the foreign key of this table. And then we have order. Order is actually the bridge between the perf code and cast code actually. I mean between the customer and the perfume. And then we have perfume, which is perf code, perf name, perf price, and staff code, which is staff is the foreign key. And the last one is staff, which is we have staff code, the primary key, staff name, staff phone, staff position, and staff department.
Now we move on to 5.0, which I will talk about database system implementation. So for the first one, we will create the data definition language, and under the data definition language, we will create the table structure. For table structure, we will use one line per column, and we will use space to line up the attribute characteristic and constraint. So for the first one, we create the table for table name customer, and then we will put the attribute names and the data type, and also put the not null and unique specification. And then we will put the others attributes, and just like the first one, we will put the data types and put the specification. And then after put all the attributes and the data types and the specification, we will put in the last line, we will put the primary key and open the and to end the common sequence, we will put the semicolon and put the attribute inside. And the second one, we create the table for create table for the table name stuff. And same as before, we will put the attribute names, the data type, and also the specification, and command sequence ends with the semicolon. We also create table for payment, but now for table payment we have foreign key, and we need to tell the reference where the foreign key came from. Like from table payment, we have foreign key for customer code, so we will tell the reference came from table name customer and put the semicolon and customer code inside it. So next we have create table for perfume. For perfume also we have the foreign key from stuff, foreign key from the table stuff. So we need to put the attribute which is the foreign key for the table perfume. Foreign key. And then we also create the table for our optional type of perfume, which is we have here fruity, original, and therapy. We put the perfume code as the primary key and also the foreign key. It is also same for the original and therapy type. And now we move on to 5.12, which we will create view single table. And the situation we choose is to create a view perfume where the perfume price is more than RM500. So we will put the create view for perfume under more than 500, and then we select the attributes for perfume, and we will put from perfume as the reference, and we will put the situation where the perfume price is more than 500. And that's it for create view single table. For 5.13, we will drop the table statement, and to drop the table statement we will need to choose one table that need to be dropped, and our group have to choose table fruity. So to remove table fruity, we must write in the first line in the SQL view, drop table fruity in all capital letters and end it with semicolon. So for 5.14, which we will alter the table statement, first we must add the column. To add the column, we need to add the column for one attribute to the following table, and from here you can see we choose the table perfume. So we must create one more attribute for perfume, and we already created the perfume brand and as the attribute. So in the first line we will put the alter table perfume in all capital letters, and the second line we type add column perfume brand and the format which is VACA 50 and end it with semicolon. So here is the picture. Like before, we don't have the column of perfume brand, but now we already added the perfume brand column. So now we must drop the column. So to drop the perfume brand column, we must write in the first line alter table perfume, and the second line drop column and the attribute that which we want to drop. So as in this example in our report, we will drop the perfume brand, so we write drop column perfume brand. And the last one, we will alter the column to modify the following one attribute to the following perfume table. So from the table perfume, we will we will write the alter table perfume, and in the second line we will write alter column perfume brand Vaka 20. And you can see that what happened after we write the alter column as in the picture. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is FITHRI and I will continue. 5.2 Data Manipulation Language, or we call as DML. 5.2.1 Insert into table statement. This is a database sheet for a customer. In this sheet, we have a customer code, customer name, customer postcode, customer state, and also customer phone number. As you can see, we have a customer name Hana, AMNA, AIMAN, FITHRI, and FAHIM. For the next one, we have a database sheet for a payment. For a payment, we have two types of payment, which is online banking and cash. For the online banking, we have a payment code, payment date, payment type, payment amount, and customer code for the database sheet, and also same goes to the cash payment type, which is we have payment code, payment date, payment type, payment amount, and customer code. So you can see there is a lot of different amount of payment and type of payment we use. For the next one is a database sheet for a customer. In this sheet, we have a customer code, order code, and also date of the order. We have a lot of different date of order being made by the customer. As you can see, some of the order. For the next one, we have a database sheet for a perfume. In this sheet, we have a perfume code, perfume name, perfume price, and staff code. Also, we have a type of perfume which is Champs LZ, Joe Melon London, Golden Vanilla Intense, Woman in Golden, Kylie Vanilla, and Dior Vanilla. And also, we have price for the type of perfume. For the next one is database sheet for staff. In this database sheet, we have staff code, staff name, staff phone number, staff position, staff department. There is some of the business staff name, which is Noor, AMNA, MARSYA, Hana, and SHAKINAH. And there is different type of department they've been in position. For the next one is a database sheet for fruity. For the fruity, we have perfume code and fruity quantity. Sorry. For the perfume quantity, also we have a different amount of quantity for the perfume. For the next one is database sheet for original. For original, we have a perfume code and perfume and van quantity. Sorry for me. There is a lot of number of van quantity. So you can see in this database sheet. For the next one is a database sheet for a therapy. For a therapy, we have perfume code and main quantity. Also have a different number of main quantity and perfume code for the therapy database sheet. So that's all from me. I will pass to my next friend, Fahim.
Okay, so we will going on update table statement. In this process, we need to update customer state, which is Pahang, where the customer code is equal to 777. After that, we also need to update staff, which is equal to executive, where the staff code equal to 10018. Okay, next, delete table statement. In this process, the data is removed by putting a star from payment where the payment code is equal to 621. Okay, so we're moving on to 5.2.4, which is select statement with minimum 20 records for all table. But first, we go through the first select statement, which is comparison operator. The database sheet shows that find in table customer that the customer record is less than 110. So as you can see in the diagram table, the data shows list from customer from 101 until 109, which is below from 110. For B, logical operator, the database sheet shows list the payment type that have been paid either cash or online banking. So the step is select payment code, payment date, payment type, payment amount, customer code from payment, where the payment type equal to cash or payment type equal to online banking. For C, special operator, the database shows list the quantity of perfume that have been paid by the customer between 200 Malaysian ringgit and 500 Malaysian ringgit. The step is select perfume code, perfume name, perfume price, staff code, which is from perfume, where the perfume price between 200 and 500. For D, arithmetic function. So in this process, we should sum up the total price that have been ordered by the customer and include the total price. The step is select sum, which is payment amount, as total amount from payment. For E is column function and grouping aggregate function. By customer, list customer postcode that customer have been ordered and include total state. The step is select customer postcode, count, which is customer state, as total state from customer, and group by customer postcode. Next process is type INS queries, which is in or not in. Using type oneness queries to list all of the staff that handle the order from any department except from executive. The step is select star, which is from staff, where the staff position not in executive. So as you can see, the table shows the step above. In next, type 2 nested queries, which is this or not this. In this process, using type 2 nested queries to list perfume information that has been handled by staff 10016. So the step is select star from perfume, where exists, and select star from staff, which is where staff code equal to staff code and perfume code equal to 250. So as you can see in the below, the perfume code was 215 and the perfume name I Love You with the price of 281 ringgit 99 cent in the staff code is 10016. For H, retrieve data from multiple table, which is 5 queries. First, list the detail of perfume where the perfume price is more than or equal to 999 ringgit 99 cent. So you can see the step above the diagram table, and this is the data that show the list of detailed perfume where the perfume more or equal to 999 ringgit 99 cent. Okay, so for H is retrieve data from multiple, which is 5 queries. First, list the detail of perfume where the perfume price is more than or equal to 999 ringgit 99 cent. So you can see the step below, and the database shows that list of detailed perfume, which is Initial Mastrafi, Lavender Bliss, Citrus Revive, and Sandalwood Serenity. This perfume has a price that more than or equal to 999 ringgit 99 cent. Okay. Secondly, list the details of customer where the customer state is equal to Johor. So you can follow the step below, and the database shows list of customer name that equal to Johor, which is Hashim, Hana, Fitri, and Tiara. Thirdly, list the details of payment where the amount of customer paid that less than 300 ringgit. You can see the step below, and the database show the list of payment type that the amount of customer paid that less than 300 ringgit. Next, list of details of perfume code where the staff code is 319. So the step is select customer code, perfume code from order, and group by customer code, perfume code, and having perfume code equal to 390. Lastly, list of details of perfume name where the staff code is 1006. The database show list of detail of perfume where the staff code is 1006, which is lucky number 6 and sandalwood serenity perfume. For 5 2.5, select statement for all views. So you can see the diagram table show the all database that have been listed. So for the conclusion, the database system for our online perfume shop has greatly improved inventory management for vanilla, original, and Trafi perfumes. It efficiently handles product data, orders, and inventory, enhancing operational efficiency. Real-time updates and accurate stock tracking prevent overselling and ensure customer get timely availability information. Detailed product info and purchase history enable personalized marketing and better service. Overall, it's made our business more organized, responsive, and scalable, supporting our goal of delivering a seamless shopping experience.